Okie dokie. Let us begin with a small recap because we had a break. Apologies for that, but well, real life sometimes do be happening. So, as a quick reminder, you are currently on the planet of Solace. Not your intended destination, apparently, from what Saxton Hale, or sorry, what I mean, Sax van der Grim, your regiment's commander, told you. But well, Administratum fucks up every once in a while, or very often, depending on who
No,
you
they
ask.
don't. That's
They are
heresy.
not as infallible as the Emperor.
Yes. And you found yourself for the past month on a very placid, not engagement, deployment. That's the word I was looking for. And just biding your time, training yourselves or training the local levies, the local regiments or regiment. And apart from that, yeah, you had you also met the regiment's commissar, the main head lady, I suppose, the right hand woman. Trying to think if there was something else. And of course, as usual, apologies. It's early morning and it takes a bit of for my brain to wake up. Yeah, I don't remember if I stated it last time, but probably throughout the days and weeks that you were on the planet, most likely you heard bits and pieces of talking that unless Colonel Sachs has any special assignment in the works for your regiment, to your joy or demise, the usual hostiles to the Empire that you can usually meet are the rebels from the Severan Dominate, or some orcs. Actually, wait, now I'm talking about it, I think it might have come up, because I distinctly remember mentioning that you heard like rumors about like evil elves, and they are evil because their spikes have spikes.
Yes.
And I think everyone present at the current point in time did their level ups. I mean, spending acquired experience points.
I did, yes.
I think
You did because I asked you like what option do you want. So yes, I.
Yeah, sorry, I don't quite know what I'm doing.
It is alright.
Oh, I only know half what I'm doing.
I mean, with half it's more than zero, so. And speaking of training, we begin this session as you are in the middle, or rather, like just setting up for another live fire exercise. Alright, they would call it live fire, but apart from your regular weaponry and ammunition, you are also dispensed a special, like kind of like a paintball ammo, more or less,
More like a rubber ammunition.
or something like that. No, I'm not sure. I don't think it's actual canon, but you know what? Fuck it. We ball with little things as well.
My gun has an orange tip.
Oh, we were supposed to be using paintball rounds?
I've been using airsoft.
Oh, we were supposed to be using non-lethal rounds?
Thanks to the administratum sending the administratum, the paintballs were sent to a to the front lines.
Well, I was probably given rocks. I may have accidentally killed 1 or 2 people then.
Probably.
Oh, they didn't make training M32 grenade launcher.
Wait, like a training grenade launcher? I mean, if it's like a DBZ abridged version of training, like dodge!
I mean, isn't that basically the training that the Ogren were doing last time?
Huh?
Shooting and then telling them to dodge?
No, that was the Ratling.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Got them.
I was trying to see how hard I had to throw a grenade to make it, explode on someone.
Yeah.
Right. And this particular training starts, well, in the morning, but in a hive, especially when the outside of this planet, outside of the hive, you would have hard time surviving due to the very, very toxic atmosphere. But yes, as you set up in the morning, last night was rough. Either mentally or physically, because as I think it might have been mentioned that this planet is pretty zealous, as in like has pretty strong ecclesiarchy influences, considering the cardinal is a planetary governor. And sometimes they like to, well, I say party, but party might be a wrong word. It was probably the biggest religious celebrations you have yet lived through. And the local populace celebrating some kind of saint that, or rather patron saint, but you don't really recall, which is probably not the only thing you can't recall, depending on how much you either participated in festivities or if you had trouble sleeping. But of course, that was the exact time where Colonel Sachs decides to assign you again to conducting exercises with not newly regiment, but the planet is currently in the process of raising up another regiment for Imperial Tithe. By their account, that would be the 19th one. But Colonel also informs you that apart from regular training, there will be like one more addition, as despite this world being quite zealous, sometimes there are people that stray from the Emperor's path, but there is this narrow gap of offenses that you do and you can and should be punished, but on the other hand, it doesn't immediately result in a summary execution. And it was decided that you will be the perfect judges if they can live or not. Specifically, you are being tasked to basically hold down, like capture the point, not capture, but like hold down like a prepared fortified position. And by fortified, I mean only having like basic like sandbags or whatever material they use, which gives you like 2 armor points or something, or 3 for cover. So like like not something like from Kadia's fortifications, not even close. And from that shooting gallery, you will be raining down fire on a penance group. Is that the word I'm looking for? Not
A penal group.
a penal, yeah, penal group that basically has to pass the finish line at the bunker, and if they live when they get here, well, they survive. That means the Emperor decided to grant them mercy this day.
Right.
And Colonel mentions, right, for this, don't use explosives. Well, if they live or die, that's a secondary matter, but stitching up bodies, it's way too much work. Or not really stitching, but explosives makes too much of a mess.
Understood.
Right. And for this, like, training segment, I don't really have a map. You are all, like, more or less set on the same position. On a fortified position, and then because we are like essentially in the middle of an obstacle course, like a training field with like obstacles, not artificial, but there are places where they like probably even brought up mud from outside to simulate harsh environment or like difficult terrain. They have a little bit of cover, but well, if they will be moving towards you, that's sorry, my what's straight off. Yeah, they have a bits of cover from here while moving towards you, but not enough to stay completely hidden. And as the panel group strides up from a distance, you can see that there is 15 of them. And the only thing they are wearing, they are unarmed. They do not have any weapons. The only thing they are wearing is pair of shorts. They are completely bare-chested, no armor, no upper clothing. However, at the very front, you see the absolutely fattest guardsman you have seen so far. Like, for a moment you might have thought that it might even be Ogren, but it doesn't exactly look the same, but it's like, you know Blob from X-Men?
Yep.
Yeah, so he's kinda like these body proportions, and yes, his size, like not your regular size, but like size higher, so you like trying to hit him, you get like plus 10 bonus to hit when rolling to hit. And then as you all set up, the voice of Colonel calls out throughout the... because the entire hive has the internal communication system, so you don't have to use your Vox caster for mundane tasks. May the well, you know what they say. May the Emperor grant you mercy. Fire at will, and then there's like, and the exercise begins, and you see pretty much most of the not recruits but criminals, air quotes, just try to huddle behind the absolute unit, which then this blob-like fella begins to, well, I say run, but normally your usual guardsmen, when they do like full tilt run, full round, they can get like around 10 meters in a turn. Let's check something. Oh, sorry, like closer to 18, like if they are like doing nothing but like straight up charging, running. This one you will see will be barely able to get like to 10. They do be starting 50 meters away.
So this is like a training exercise.
Yes, it is a training exercise. However, for this group, this first group, you are using live fire, like live ammo, as they say. Pretty much this group is, if they survive getting to the level, like to the bunker, like below you as a finish line, their sins are forgiven, because it seems like the Emperor's mercy decided to shine on them this day.
Right. So in that. Oh,
What range can I shooting them at?
They begin at 50 meters.
Okay. So in other words, I get my short range bonus.
Actually, we can. Actually, most of you do know, but just to show you, for you there, like the turn order.
We need.
Do
Should I pull my
I?
token out for that?
I mean, I
Oh,
already
is there? Okay.
did.
I have no control over my token.
Huh.
neither do I.
You're a token.
Hold on.
Thank you.
That's weird.
Did you give us control of our tokens?
I mean, because those tokens you mostly use at cells. Hold on, it's been a while since I was using Roll20, and I kind of thought that if you represents character. Oh, okay, hold on. If let's do it one at a time. No. Wait, what? Okay, now that works. Okay, I did set like connected tokens to character sheets, and I'm not sure if that fixed it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned, for this particular segment, there is no map. It's Theater of the Mind, so
I'm just looking for an initiative button.
yeah, for somebody to take for this, the trainees will always act last.
Would it be just an agility roll?
I mean, it's like 10 plus agility modifier.
You're right. They don't have
Usually.
they don't have button for initiative. Yeah, I'm gonna double check with the.
The agility score or agility modifier?
Modifier. So the first
Modifier.
digit.
Alright, so it's 14 for me.
I mean, you roll. So it's 1d10 plus your agility bonus.
Oh, okay.
Unless because there's you can do it, but do remember that your amount of fate points is limited per session, and also of course by the start of the session your fate points count resets. So if your maximum is 2, then of course you start with 2. So yeah. Sadly, I don't think that character sheet has a specific button for it, so you have to roll it manually.
So it's agility plus 10, right?
Yep, agility bonus, of course. Plus d10. Not that. You don't roll the degrees of success, you just roll 1d10 plus your agility bonus. Which for you is plus 3, so you roll d10 plus 3.
Let's see. All this worked. Fuck yeah!
Oh, would you make a macro?
Yeah. Because I think there are talents that you can pick up that increase your agility, or not increase your agility, increase your initiative.
Yeah. In your case, derp, you roll 1d10 plus also plus 3.
Okay.
Okay, so you start with 4.
Bah.
Let's see if this. Don't mind this roll to see if my macro works.
Sorry, I kind of lost focus. But what was that roll for?
Initiative.
Okay. That makes sense.
Hello, Cap.
Hello.
The party is setting up for a live fire exercise by which right now you will be deciding the fate of a penal group. If they survive your fire, by the time they reach your position, they get to live another day.
Is
Welcome to the guard, son. Now line up against this wall.
What was the question, Dorf?
No, I'm just looking at the different character images.
What do we roll for initiative?
So that
We're
we can
shooting
shoot
people.
It's a D10 plus your agility modifier, which is the tens digit of your agility score.
Mm-hmm.
So if your agility score is 30, it is a 3.
And are we
So I
rolling?
rolled a 1 and it gave me a 4.
Yeah, so you roll cap
Yeah.
1d10 plus 3. Yep. Alright, I need to add you to the event. Ah. So actually heavy gunner acts faster than our resident sniper.
I mean, if you think about it, a sniper is not meant to act quickly. It's meant to be patient.
You're supposed to be the fastest slow person ever.
Hurry up and wait.
Fair enough. Alright, as we begin with you, Cap, Smithy, as you are all, your squad is set up on top of a fortified position behind some basic cover, which doesn't grant you too much of extra protection, but it's still better than nothing. And the penal group, the one that you are determining their fate, starts 50 meters away from you. And it's a group of about 15 people that do not have any armor on. They are only wearing shorts. Some of them look fucking scared, some of them are determined, but most of them are huddling behind the let's say airport criminal at the front, which more or less looks like a blob. It's not an ogre, it's like a very fucking fat it's the fattest trainee you have seen before. That's slower
He
than the
ate
rest,
last race.
but it has a lot of extra like not muscle but fat tissue, and they somehow think that gives them the biggest chance of survival and cover. There is a ching sound of the exercise or maybe not. Some would call it execution or judgment. But yeah, the exercise begins and you have your turn. And normally, if you didn't have any preparation beforehand, I'm pretty sure you would have to spend half an action on bracing your heavy weapon. However, you knew what was happening, so I would expect, unless you were gonna do something else, but I would have expected that you braced your weapon beforehand.
I figured that would be the case. That I would absolutely 100% brace my weapon.
I'm just double checking, yeah, because by default the rule is that if you are using heavy weapon, if you try to fire without bracing it, and then you like get some massive fucking penalties to hit, which at current point in time it's really not worth the hassle. Yeah, I was just double checking. No, your companion is like loader, because I do recall there was something that it could have also helped you with bracing.
Hey.
Okay, so you can fire.
I can fire.
Yeah, pretty much how it usually goes. Like if you don't need to move, if you don't need to brace, then to maximize your chances of hitting, It's usually worth it to spend half an action on aiming, which gives
Gives me
you
full aim.
full aim means it's your full action. If you don't want to attack this turn, that's fine.
Oh, half aim. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, essentially, if it says that something costs full action, that's literally the only thing you do in a turn. Half action, well,
And this is at what range?
they are starting at 15 meters. If you are using your
We have a ref.
heavy, no, we don't. For this
Oh.
field. Yeah. Your range is 100, so it's half. Does half count for short range? Target. I'm gonna double check the ranges. What counts as short range? Like below half of your
Yeah, it's half or lower.
half or okay, so yeah, they already begin within short range, so you get another +10 from that. And
Standard for rate of fire.
actually your rate of fire, because you are using the
Stubber.
heavy stabber only has full auto, which full auto gives you
-10.
But it lets you hit more often.
yeah.
Like-
And it also depends which target you are firing on, because if you're going for the big recruit, not recruit, the big guy at the front, his size is big, so you get +10 from trying to hit him.
We'll go for the big guy for the +10. What do you mean, las gun? I used. That also means I fail, so.
However, it's
I think I used.
7. I mean, the target number is 0 for whatever reason. Oh, right. By the way, like if you are inputting bonuses into the macro, if they are positive, don't put plus in front of it, because that breaks the
broke
macro.
it. Okay, excuse me. I did that.
That's fine. Like if it's a
Alright.
minus, then yeah, you put in minus. But yeah,
Then-
when it comes to pluses, don't put with pluses.
That should fix it.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna give the fat one dodging. So wait, that's a full auto. So for full auto, that pretty much every hit, for every degree of success you hit. Which you should have damage button as well.
If I do.
Then you click that damage button 4 times.
Ah, 1.
Alright. That's 34. Actually, how much?
20, 34.
Yeah, but also here's the thing regarding soak, as in if your enemy has armor or toughness, and how much he's able to eat the damage without actually damaging him. So it's counted separately for each hit. It's like 1,
Damage, so.
6. Okay, so what happens as Smithy unleashes full auto salvo at the big guy? The bullets strike true, Actually, wait, that's 23. Because there's also something about hit location. Okay, this is for multiple hits. Where is again?
You roll a d100.
No, the hit. I thought that hit location is like determined by like
You take
Yeah, you
the
roll-
roll they got.
yeah. So 23, and I think then I switch it, but
Yeah,
oh,
so it'd be
okay.
32.
32. Actually,
And
it
if
makes
you
sense
look
because
at
yeah, it's a
one
body.
of our things, it actually shows you the hit locations.
Ah, you have it
So
on
32 would be body.
Ion character sheet. Okay.
Our armor and defense spot shows the hit locations.
Okay. So it actually makes sense. You went for the center mass because there's a lot of mass to hit, and one or two bullets actually bounce from the belly, but others puncture through, causing the enemy to scream in pain as they leave deep bleeding wounds. And despite being horribly, terribly injured, as he literally just tanked it with his sheer toughness bonus. He's barely alive, but he is alive. He's like trying to force his way forward, and you can hear in the back, like behind him, the other convicts like huddling, like, "You can do it, Bob! Come on!"
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that was both health actions. Oh yeah, and basically, unless I'm mistaken, every full auto shot eats 10 bullets from your
Ammunition.
yes, so from your clip, so you should be at 65.
Heavy stubber 65.
Yeah, because just a reminder, I do recall we decided during session 0 that as long as you are like in okay situation, like fluff wise, it means that you are connected to your regiment, you are not like cut off deep behind.
As long as we're not
yeah
in survival mode, we're fine to
Yeah,
just have infinite ammo.
yeah, you have clips, but like it's expected that you will be keep count of your spent bullets, because it might matter when you have to reload your weapon. You never know.
I get it.
All right, marks.
Big guy still standing?
Yeah, barely.
Just gonna kill him?
He's still the main target, so yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. Yeah.
My spotter will full aim for me.
Yep. Your comrade's special ability.
I get the plus 10 for his size. Wow. I mean, I rolled an 81, so that's fair.
I mean, for sniper rifle, that's still a hit, so.
I do better damage the better my successes, but hey, it's an 81.
Okay. 81, so that's 18. Which is right arm. Okay, so you pretty much finish him off by kinda doing a cosplay of 50 cal Barretta. As you strike him, basically the bullet rips the entire right arm off, just like flies to the side, and newly named Bob just stares blankly at his stump that's spewing huge amounts of gore, and just like and topples lifelessly to the ground. No, Bob! Like, shit, scatter! And they have yet to have their turn, but yeah. Marks finished off the biggest target that, yeah, pretty much was giving cover to the remaining 14 convicts. Okay, actually, apologies, because, yeah, full aim by comrade fired. Your fire was half action, so technically speaking, you do have another half action, or am I missing something? 3?
Huh? Oh yeah, I still technically have a half action, I'm just not using it.
Okay. Thankfully, the sniper rifle is not a single shot weapon. Alright.
Yeah, that means I get a +10 on every shot just because it's how that works.
Yeah. Tank. Punk. Tank. However you spell it.
Alright. Yeah, as much as I want to throw a rock that has the word grenade on it,
Oh no.
I think I'll actually use my gun. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, half aim because I think, let's see, short range.
Yeah.
I did not hit. Close, but no cigar.
See, sorry, because now I just thought about it, I was wondering. Because technically speaking, yeah, that's a failure, so the enemy doesn't have to make a dodge. I'm just trying to remember, do they still have to attempt it? Because technically speaking, it is possible
That
for
depends where it lands. Wait,
what lands. Yeah, he's not
that,
throwing a
I
grenade.
forgot, not a grenade. I think he just misses.
Because I was thinking like, do I make them roll? Because they can technically fuck up their dodge even more, but
No, he just misses.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was in the middle looking up to see with grenades, do I throw ballistic skill or is that a strength thing?
You throw ballistic skill for strength bonus times, I think, 5 distance.
I think it was
times
3.
3.
Yeah.
So for
Okay.
me, it would be 21.
Yeah, and they are still like, they started like 50 meters away. I'm just gonna... nope. Okay, so...
Yeah, I don't want to throw in my grenades. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get 8 them back.
yeah, especially since Sax mentioned that trying to limit explosives, it's too much of a hassle to clean up afterwards. Right, and I take it you spent half action to aim beforehand?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Duke.
Right. time to earn my pay.
Wait, we're getting paid?
We're getting paid in grounds. Let's see.
Getting paid
Duke?
in the Emperor's blessing.
Duke is going to aim at the scurrying group of convicts that scattered behind Bob, and he's going to aim at the ones to the right and ping them off with his last gun. Do I roll damage or hits?
First, you need to roll to hit to see if you hit them.
Alright, half aim.
So depends like what sort of like fire mode. Wait, your last gun. Because
Is it point blank or short range?
short range.
Yeah, short range. Point blank is like, I think, 10 meters? 15 meters?
Right, semi-auto.
Point blank, I think it's like 3.
Well, like... Oh yeah, I was thinking 3 squares.
Yeah, it depends on like what scale I use for maps, which I
Yeah.
usually go with like 1 square is 1 meter. For simplicity's sake. Alright, were you firing like a single shot or going with like semi-auto?
Semi-auto.
Okay, semi-auto, I think that means 2 hits in total because it's like 1 extra hit per 2 degrees of success.
Yeah, pretty much you just gotta use whatever the semi-auto is. So if it's, you know,
Yeah, there's
If
no
you
hit
roll
for
again.
every 2 degrees, so yeah.
yeah, so if it was like a semi was 2, he'd still only get 2 shots, even though if it was a 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but last gun has like max 3 hits in total.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah, and with the nice aim you are able to 20 20 yes. Oh, sorry, arm. So perhaps not wanting to be outdone by the sniper, Duke also decides to screw the right arm of that particular guy. However, it's a lat gun, so it doesn't really tear off the arm itself, but it leaves it a charred, mangled mess as it burns through. Actually, not even a
No,
mess, but it
uh,
like burns most of the arm off.
No, last weapons can decapitate or sear off limbs, especially if they're unarmed or at least, yeah, like you said, topless or just in boxers. So
Okay.
limbs would most likely fly off at a direct hit.
Right.
Well, if they have no, you know, arms, then they are unarmed.
Okay, so with that, good hit. Actually, yeah, like both hits have to go for the same target to ensure that they are down for the count. Okay. 13 targets remaining, but yeah, good hit, good hit. Right. And then last but not least, we get back to our medic.
Ah, yes. Yeah, he's gonna use good old wires gun. Yeah. Ah. Short. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Hold on. Double check it. I'm done.
Trying to remember, if you fire and miss, do you still use up the round in the clip?
Yeah,
Yes.
because you fire.
I'm just making sure. My brain suddenly, the caffeine's slowly hitting my brain.
When I get to modifier, would I put like +3 or is that already?
What do you mean by +3? Which +3?
Sorry, for the ballistic skill. Or is it already in?
Yeah, the only modifiers you put in are from, and also yeah, don't use plus because that's gonna break the
No,
macro.
yeah,
So it's only.
So 0.
So actually, you do do get short range, so that's gonna be 10 from that.
Yeah.
Depending on which mode of fire are you using. Are you using single fire or?
Standard. I just selected standard.
Yeah, standard attack. Okay. I think if you set standard, that should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. 5.5% set. Yay.
63. I'm just double checking. Okay, ballistics is 33.
Yep. And I don't have
Plus
anything.
10 from standard shot, plus 10 from
Half
and half
aim.
time. Okay, yeah. Now that counts. Okay, so roll the Damasio once.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. And the medic proves as well that their specialty might be in patching people up, but they can also dispense Emperor's Justice as well. As another one bites the dust. Okay, for the remaining trainees, I'm just gonna roll them something. Okay. So you see that they, despite the losses taken, they gonna charge right-handed. Come on! This is the only way we can survive! And like going full tilt, light up with new bout of determination. They spend full rounds charging, running towards you. Well, because if they get to your, or like they pass your bunker as a finish line, they get to live. And during like full turn run, well, they get 20 meters closer. They basically go straight at it. They don't bother with cover or anything like that. They just go for it, ride or die. And before we get to next turn, I do wonder, because I'm not sure, Cap, if you've seen my suggestion in Discord chat, and I'm not sure if you wanted to go with that
I
XP
did.
expenditure.
It's just been a really odd day for me, so I just forgot to respond, but yes.
Okay. So let me put that in. So dodge, basic, and scrutiny. Alright, XP spend, so...
I've not seen that version of it.
Okay.
I'm a healer, but Conks Glock 19.
Alright.
Is it my turn again?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
And we're still shooting.
Yep. Yeah, and for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna say that, well, they are not like right next to each other in square-wise, but they are close enough that in case you get like a lot of hits and like you would kill someone before using all of them, I'm just gonna allow you to, like, you know, spend other hits on other targets.
No extra modifiers though.
I mean, there are, because yeah, they are still in short range, so you get 10 from that.
I mean, yeah, I have all that. I was referring past that, like where I can add in.
No,
extra
like the only
stuff.
one that has like a size difference is already dead.
I hit once.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
Impeccable accuracy, sir.
Anyways, brings that down to 55.
Yeah, one down. As the bullet like rips through the body. Body 50, 35. Yeah, body. As the bullet rips through the body and like they basically fall down midway through. So full auto is half action. Yeah, it is half. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kari, but I think as long as you have ammo, you can try to do 2 half actions, like 2 half fire actions, or is it only like 1 attack?
You can only do 1 attack a turn.
Oh, okay.
1 attack action, to be
1
precise.
attack, okay.
So a psychic can't like use an offensive psychic ability and shoot a gun.
Okay. Yeah, I did. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Right. I think marks.
So of the 11 remaining, are there any that seem to be taking command again? Or are they all just
Not
in
really
it for themselves?
Yeah, not really command. It's like there's no clear leader. They're like trying to like hype, not really like hype each other up, but just saying like back then it's death and there's only a chance of salvation is up front, so
I'm going to target the closest. I know they're all 30, but you know what I mean. They're
Yeah.
probably all staggered a bit.
yeah, I get ya. Mechanically they're all like the same distance, but like Marx notices the one that's like seems to be gaining.
I hit the wrong thing. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And 10.
Yeah, because you get like extra.
Yep, because I
Yes.
got that 2 degrees of success.
Okay. Got 75. Okay, so this time not a arm but a leg is blown off at the strike the convict at the knee, but the problem is the knee and like anything lower stops existing as the limb is like ripped off. Another one bites the dust. Okay, Hank.
Hey. I will try it again. I have faith that I will hit something this time. Maybe. Yeah! I hit a thing.
By the skin of your teeth. But your repair gun does hurt, and as the high caliber bullet finds its target with a 20.
And that was a 2.
Yeah. The arm is also mangled beyond recognition, and the target just falls down midway through its limb, bloody and mangled. Okay, Duke.
Right. So, Duke is going to look take a quick look for any particular weak or scrawny looking convicts and pick them off. Since if they're weak, they weren't even supposed to be here and aren't of any use to the militarum. So,
Got it. You have no problem noticing two of those.
semi-auto, no modifiers. So, just the one hit, or two.
Yeah, you similar. That's still 2 because I think, as I recall, like if you rolled like even like you had like 0 degrees of success, that still like counts like 1 hit, and then you rolled like 2.5.
Okay.
2.5. Then yeah, it's like 2. Okay.
5 to one and 9 to the other.
Okay. Yeah, they are weak and stony, so they had like less wounds. So yeah, you managed to, and they were close enough that you were able to quickly switch, adjust, and then strike both of them. Right. Medic.
Yes. Roll it. They're still at short range, right?
Yeah. Definitely short range.
Alright. Another.
Wow.
5,
Basically, I like
30.
it that our medic is getting like the best like degrees of success.
I know how to aim for arteries.
You also want single
Yeah.
shot or standard
Yeah,
attack?
that's standard. Yeah. Another 11 damage.
Wait, 2d10? Did you hit
Holy
the
crap.
you hit the right damage button?
Wait, what? I might not have.
Yeah,
What?
you probably hit frag grenade because last gun is
Shit.
1d10 plus 3.
You're right. My bad.
Which it's still
I swear, hacks.
Alright, and then you absolutely slaughter. Yeah, as you said, the medical knowledge comes in handy when determining the vital spots to hit. Yeah, because a 4 is... Yeah, it's a headshot. And you can think of barely a few more vital spots than a head. Well, a heart is another one, but like... You can't really do much without a head.
It's a pretty one-size-fits-all solution.
Yeah. Okay, the remaining 6 are this fucking close. They are literally 10 meters away after like full round of tilt forward. They are this close to their destination. Will anyone from the party try to actually grant them leniency, or they will try to kill them all? Let's see. Sweetie, do you keep firing?
Believe this answers your question.
Okay, 2 of them will die. One of them gets badly injured, but still standing.
The Emperor believed that you were supposed to make it into this core, then you will survive all of us. If not, then the Emperor decided your death has come.
Who's that guy? I never liked him. Shut up and keep running! Alright, Marks.
I'm gonna keep going for the closest, because they're just the unluckiest.
Okay.
Eventually they'll learn to stop.
Exactly.
They can't stop. If they stop, they are dead anyway.
Well, that's their problem.
Let's just say that 9 was a really good, like, they nailed their willpower. However, that one is definitely, that one is definitely fucked. Do remind me, your extra die also triggers Righteous Fury if you hit it, right?
Yes, but I can only trigger it once. So, like, if I get 2 10s, then it's still just once.
I mean, they gonna die anyway, so no need to roll for critical damage effect. But yeah, you struck 46. Yeah, 46 is body, so yeah, the most of the torso doesn't survive.
Just the hole where his heart was.
Yeah, if you had like a higher tier weapon, then I would just say that yeah, suddenly the body folds in half because there is missing there's nothing in the middle, so it's like foldable chair. Collapses, but yeah. Alright. Tank.
Alright.
Will finally the big guy get some big kills?
Probably not. See? Come on, more than one. I missed again.
Nope.
Because I could do a single shot, but I don't think an ogre would be smart enough to just do single fire. Figure just hold down the trigger and pray someone gets hit.
Yeah. That makes sense for the Ogren.
Because eventually you're going to get pissed off and throw a grenade. We'll see what happens.
We're in luck, they didn't give the big guy glasses. What? Shut up and keep running! Okay. Duke.
Right, so what do you guys say? Do we let these three survive or no?
Do they have names?
They
We
in
can
a
make-
moment.
Cannon fodder 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, there are 3, technically there are 4 alive. One of them is, heavily injured.
They knew what they were getting themselves into.
I could do with some practice.
Alright, toss a grenade at the tree turns. Or no, we are just supposed to be using our last guns, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. So, half aim, point blank. I don't think we have full auto on a.
They are not
Last
point
guy.
blank yet. Point blank only starts when they are 3 meters away from you.
Okay. Alright, cancel that. Half aim, short range, semi auto. So, 3 then. So, 1, 2, and 3. Bang, bang, bang. Congratulations, injured one. You're one.
Yeah, so you are targeting the uninjured ones, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, okay.
Feel the Emperor's mercy wash over you. Now, can the Berike kill an injured opponent? Let's see.
Yes.
You can either go, well, shit, I would have to waste my medical supplies on him and just try to finish him off, or like, oh, I have a chance to practice medicine.
Yes, I do want to practice medicine.
Doc, we found your fresh cadaver.
He's a willing subject.
Hmm.
He hasn't said no.
Exactly.
Are any of the others alive? And
No, this is
Or-
literally the only one remaining, the one injured that is like, that this close to the finish line. Like,
I'm going to full aim.
okay, that's okay, clever.
So it is point blank now.
No, because like when you full aim,
okay.
the turn passes, and then on his turn,
okay.
he basically full tilts and reaches the finish line, and he gets to survive.
Yeah. Okay. Then, So, yeah. Okay. There we go. Yep. Yeah. Full aim.
Okay. Okay, so cleverly, it looks like Medic is taking action and wanting to make sure, but as it happens, the last remaining one, it hurts, but I live, as he passes the finish line and and the
Can I shoot him? Just walk up to him, point blank, and shoot him.
Wait, I got better idea. Can I grab him, throw him back across the other side of the finish line? So he can be shot.
you know what, go. It's like, yes, I live. And then he sees the Ogren approaching. No, the Emperor's Mercy, I reached the finish line, And then like, Ogren. You know what, give me a roll. It's not really ballistics, but like, strength roll to see how hard you throw him.
Right. Add in the bonus of that. Oh wow! I barely made it. What is it?
Actually, you didn't. Only the macro is like a little bit funky. Actually, no, you did. Sorry, apologies. 72 was the target number that you read it wrong.
Yep.
My mistake.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I was doing earlier. I was like looking, it's like, how am I actually supposed to roll with unnatural strength? Like, oh, I'm supposed to add the what's the name? Plus 20, and then what I had from what I added to it. So yeah.
Oh, I'll have to check it. Because I could have sworn in like rotator it was like after you roll unnatural characteristics just give you like extra degrees of success. But maybe they changed it for rolling war.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it says if a creature had unnatural characteristic strength, then strength bonus increases to was it 7 if they're they originally had 41, then plus 3.
Strength bonus, not characteristic, not score. Because, for example, some enemies, when they have like a natural toughness, let's say their toughness score is like 40, and if they have a natural toughness 4, that doesn't mean they have toughness score of 80, that only means their toughness soak bonus is 8. Unless I'm misunderstanding something.
Yeah, because I decided to look into
They
it.
still have toughness 40, but it does mean that their soak is 4 higher, yes, usually.
Yeah, but basically that from the strength, I don't think for the target number a natural strength changes it.